Greetings and salutations, mortals. 'Tis I, Naszvanu here, and welcome back to part 14 of What If Naruto Was Half Uchiha. Just wanted to greet you guys by saying sit back and relax. You're in for a treat. And so, we begin. This is so frustrating, Naruto shouted as he fell down onto his back. All around him were craters from the failed test he attempted. Learning to summon frogs was easy, so the boy decided he should focus his energy on something else. Something a bit more destructive. That being a technique which combined the Chidori and the Flame Dragon Jutsu. Geez, kid, you really did a number on this field, Jiraiya said from atop a small rock. The man had been simply watching Naruto. Shut up, you lazy pervert! Naruto growled only for Jiraiya to throw a small rock in his direction. Your usage of the Flame Dragon is poor. It's not fluent at all. It doesn't flow properly. The probability of it being dodged is too great. Also, why are you using a draining jutsu like that? Naruto looked toward the sage. Because I feel like showing it off. The boy gave Jiraiya his iconic smile before jumping off to attempt this jutsu again. The sage sighed. Why are you so much like your father? The 1 month of training soon passed, with each genin trying their hardest to progress further than the other. Ninjas from all over the world gathered for the exam. Unfortunately, most had other intentions. So are you ready for the test? Sakura asked as she walked towards the tuning exams with Naruto. Sasuke, on the other hand, was nowhere to be found. We'll see. I'll probably be able to beat everyone, Naruto said with a grin. Oh, what about Sasuke? Naruto was silent for a moment, thinking before simply saying, he's nothing. Sakura giggled at Naruto's arrogance, but decided to leave it at that. Unbeknownst to the two, Sasuke was listening from around the corner. The young Uchiha clenched his fist tightly. I won't allow you to surpass me, Naruto. Sasuke growled before he too made his way to the tuning exams. Welcome one and all to this year's tuning exam finals. In front of you now stands the strongest of our respective genin. They will be having a one-on-one tournament to see who will come out victorious. The Hokage finished his announcement, allowing the proctor to take over. The first match will be Naruto Uchiha versus Neji Hyuga, the man announced bombastically. The rest of the genin moved over to the waiting area. So you're the so-called genius Naruto, Neji said with a sideways glare as he walked over to his side of the field. I guess the rumors are greatly exaggerated. Who are you supposed to be? Naruto asked, not liking this guy's demeanor very much. My name is Neji Hyuga, the prodigy of the Hyuga clan, and the one who will be defeating you in this match, Neji said calmly as he got into a fighting stance. I'm sorry, but I will be humiliating you in this match. Naruto cocked his head with an inquisitive look. And how will you be humiliating me? By taking you down faster than you can react, Neji said calmly as the whistle blew, commencing the start of the battle. Instantly, the young Hyuga shot forward with tremendous speed. His hands were covered in chakra as he went in for a palm strike. Naruto stood still as he allowed Neji to land a solid hit onto his chest. The boy's jacket blew off from the sheer force of Neji's strike. The young Hyuga had a smirk as Naruto had fallen right into his trap. 8 trigrams, 64 palms, Neji announced as the boy suddenly sent off a barrage of palm strikes. Each and every one hitting Naruto square in the chest while simultaneously sealing his chakra points. The arena was dead quiet with only the sound of Neji's attack resonating. Soon Neji ended his barrage and jumped back. This match is done. I've landed every strike and all of your chakra points are sealed. Neji cockily turned around and started walking away, seeing the match was over. Naruto's body fell to the ground with a loud thud. A few seconds had passed. Naruto's body lay there motionless. The arena was filled with silence, as the spectators just seemingly watched a one-sided beatdown. The proctor was about to call the match when suddenly... Wow, is that all you got? Naruto asked, just laying on the ground. Neji turned around, shocked that the boy was still conscious after all that. The boy slowly got onto his feet, spitting out some blood. Why don't I show you what I can do? Naruto asked as his Sharingan came blazing alive. Impossible! I sealed all your chakra points, Neji exclaimed as he got back into a fighting stance. Seals can be easily broken if you have enough power. My turn. Naruto said as he let out a loud yell. An orange-red hue filled the arena for a split second as Naruto forcefully broke his seals. Naruto had a wicked grin on his face as he slowly walked toward Neji. The boy wiped off the blood leaking from his mouth before pulling out his kunai, throwing it directly toward Neji. The young Hyuga easily caught the kunai. Child's play. Suddenly Naruto appeared next to Neji in a burst of lightning, immediately going in and punching Neji square in the jaw. Neji was pushed back by the surprise attack. The boy rubbed his jaw before looking up and seeing his opponent. Naruto had an almost animalistic, snarled grin on his face. Suddenly, Naruto burst forward, going in for another strike, only for his fist to be met with Neji's palm. "Oh, so you can block!" Naruto teased cockily as the boy started wailing into Neji. Some strikes were blocked while others were just too fast to counter. Soon the boy was pushed back, exhausted already, while Naruto seemed just fine. Alright, I'm tired of this, Naruto said as he purposely let out a long fake yawn. Wow, Naruto, douchebag much? Wow! Neji clenched his teeth at this. How can this brat overpower a prodigy like him? Suddenly, the sound of thunder resonated as Naruto appeared in front of Neji once more. Naruto's hand grabbed Neji by the throat. What was that about finishing me off quickly? Some prodigy you are, Naruto asked before he lifted Neji into the air, before slamming him headfirst into the ground, knocking the boy out instantly. The winner of this match is Naruto Uchiha, the proctor announced. Neji was taken off by some medical ninja before the next match was announced. The next match is between Sakura Haruno and Kankuro Masutoshi. The two Genin quickly made their way down. Sakura eyed her opponent closely. He had something weird on his back, but the girl couldn't make out what it was. Sakura rested her hand on the hilt of her blade. There was something about this guy. She remembered seeing him somewhere before. The whistle blew once again. Commencing the start of the match, the wind started slowly picking up around Sakura as she pulled out her blade slowly, the metal singing through the air as it was drawn. After a few seconds had passed. Yeah, it's not worth it. I give up, Kankuro said as he merely walked away. Sakura's expression turned from seriousness into confusion. Wait, what? A couple of spectators started throwing trash in disappointment, but Kankuro didn't care. Sakura sighed before going back to the competitor's waiting area. As she got back, she found Naruto chuckling as he was leaning against the railing. What's so funny? It's nothing. I just find it funny that he was so scared of you, Naruto said, wiping away an imaginary tear. Hey, I can be intimidating, Sakura exclaimed as she stepped forward, closing the distance between the two. It's sad that moment Naruto noticed how close they were to each other. He right in his face with hers, suddenly remembering the little scuffle they had after the bell test, where Sakura fell on top of him after Sasuke knocked him into the bushes. The boy couldn't help himself from blushing. Sakura, on the other hand, was completely oblivious to the fact that she kept on staring at Naruto at point-blank range, pretending to look intimidating, but was in fact doing the absolute opposite to the boy. The next match will be between Sasuke Uchiha and Gaara, the proctor announced. Naruto awkwardly took the chance to escape the situation as he teleported away, leaving the girl confused. I wonder where Sasuke is. I haven't seen him since the shooting exams, the boy said, jumping up onto the railing to get a better view. The pink-haired Kunoichi had been startled into falling onto her behind out of mere shock, but immediately found her red-haired target. Sakura let out a huff of frustration. She got back up onto her feet. Don't you live with him? How have you not seen him? Whatever. Naruto shuffled awkwardly. Gaji-sensei arrived the first day after the exams and took Sasuke for training. Since then, I've been sleeping in the training fields. Sakura looked dumbfounded. Who in the right mind would decide to sleep in the field instead of a comfy bed? After a minute of waiting, Sasuke is still nowhere to be found. Let's move on to the next match while we wait. The proctor decided unfortunately the audience didn't like that very much since he wanted to watch the next match. I mean, the last match already was a bust. Trash went flying into the arena as the proctor cut out the next round. Shikamaru Nara and Temari Masatoshi. Temari quickly jumped down as Shikamaru didn't even seem interested. The Leaf Kitten looked at the comrade, all knowing well how lazy he is. Are you going or not? Sakura asked. What's the point? These people want to see Sasuke fight. It'll be a drag for me to entertain them. Not like it's gonna do much, Shikamaru said as he made the ground a comfortable bed for him. Suddenly Naruto appeared above him. Stop being lazy and fight! Naruto shouted as he grabbed the boy by his leg before tossing him to the arena. The young Nara landed with a thud, while also mentally cursing Naruto. Great! Both contestants are in! The proctor said, not even giving Shikamaru a break as he blew his whistle. Naruto was eager to enjoy the match, but something was bugging him as he looked across the arena. A couple of ninjas were surrounding the crowd, all standing exactly a few meters away from each other. Hey Naruto, look up there, Sakura said, pointing up onto the roof. Naruto looked up, seeing Sasuke and Kakashi both just standing there watching the fight. Naruto was about to throw his kunai up to go say hi, but that's when the two boys made eye contact. Sasuke's gaze was filled with malice and rage as he simply didn't look away. Naruto didn't know what to do. Sasuke has never looked at him like that. The winner of the match is Temari Masatoshi, the proctor announced, pulling Naruto out of his daze as he realized that Sasuke wasn't even looking at him anymore. The next match is between Sasuke Uchiha and Gaara. The red-haired boy slowly walked onto the arena, while Sasuke jumped down from the rooftop. The proctor immediately blew his whistle, not wanting the battles to be delayed any further. Instantly, the sound around the arena started picking up, swirling around Gaara in a makeshift shield. The air around Sasuke, however, got denser as the boy didn't hesitate to activate his Sharingan. Sparks of fire started engulfing him before his body was shrouded in flames. Small bursts of purple flames came up sporadically around him. Fire style, Flame Bastion! Sasuke announced as he launched straight at Gaara with a full-powered punch. The boy retaliated with a wave of sand, but surprisingly, the fire surrounding Sasuke instantly turned the sand to glass with its intense heat, shattering immediately after. Gaara was caught off guard as Sasuke's punch passed by his defense and landed a strong strike against the boy's jaw. A minor explosion went off directly after, causing Gaara to go flying off into the wall of the arena. The boy shakily stood back up before slowly going in to touch his cheek. He was bleeding and burnt. Suddenly, Gaara let off a hellish scream. At that moment, delicate feathers started falling down from the sky. Naruto slowly went in to grab a feather, only for it to pass through his hands. All around him, people were falling unconscious. This is Genjutsu? Thank you all for indulging yourself in the story this far. Hope you enjoyed it. Now, there are a few more things that I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, we've got a primary channel called We the Celestials. We the Celestials is what we do here already, but their content sits around the crazy word and lore of My Hero Academia. So please, check us out over there if you're feeling in the mood for a roller coaster of quirky content. We also have another little tour channel, Anime Deep Dive. Anime Deep Dive goes deep into the facts and lore of a wide variety of anime. It's sure to expand your knowledge for all kinds of series guaranteed. I'd like to let you all know, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank everyone involved in the production of today's awesome content. Their details will be in the description below. If you are perhaps interested in what we do here at WTC, then I would like to extend out an invitation to join the team. The only caveat being we only accept members 16 in order to join our crew. You can find us on our Discord, which can also be located in the description below. Our Discord is an all-around fantastic place to be. Whether you're a fan looking to join our band of misfits, all you gotta do is hit up the recruitment server and sign up for whichever category of work that fulfills your interest. We're always looking for members to join us. Well then, that is it from us for today's video. So I thank you all for watching and have a phenomenal day.